Well, look at this. I used to watch a bunch of these how much I make on YouTube videos, but now I've been monetized for 1 month, so I get to make my own. My name is Nicholas Johnson, and this is The Space Warehouse, a monetized YouTube channel. I started this channel, I don't know when I actually registered the channel, but I started making videos in earnest in March of 2020. In my regular life, I work in the art world, doing lighting and truss systems for these large-scale art events all over the country. But that gig stopped pretty suddenly when it became clear that this pandemic was a problem for the event industry. I'm also a photographer and the only person who oversees the actual warehouse for the company I produce events with. I could hardly let such a big, open, well-lit space just go totally unused for what turned out to be an entire year. And I'm in this incredibly fortunate position of owning a second house that I bought super cheap in 2010 at the bottom of the market. I rent it out room by room, which covers a majority of my living expenses. All of this has converged in this weird way to allow me all this extra time to work on YouTube videos in 2020 during the pandemic. Enough backstory. A guy could say too much backstory. On to the stats. The current requirements before YouTube will monetize your channel and start paying you is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 publicly watched hours of your videos. It was last month, April of 2021, that I got the email from YouTube admitting me into the YouTube Partner Program, which meant that from then on, my videos were making money. A lot of the advice you read when you're a super small YouTuber trying to gain a foothold in your particular community is that you need to niche down and make videos about one specific thing, whatever the thing you started making videos about. I'm gonna go against that advice, at least until you're a little bit established. And here's why. I had 62 videos up when I finally got to 1,000 subscribers. And if we scroll through those videos, new ones and old ones, you can see that they perform very differently from each other. Some of my videos are up over 10,000 views. Some of them are stuck under 100, even months later. It wasn't until after I made a bunch of videos that I could start to confirm those trends. Let's say I decided that my channel was gonna be just these little storytelling videos, ones I really like to research and talk about, like this, turtles breathing out of their butts, or do we actually have two brains? Or the totally real history of pool. I might have ended up with 60 videos that all performed horribly, and I would have just thought, well, I guess I'm just not cut out for this. And probably just eventually quit. But instead, I made some videos about pouring concrete, some about my side hustle money-making schemes, a few reviews about technology and camera stuff, and more recently, stock market stuff that I've been diving into. And also that there's a huge difference between news-like videos, like what the MVIS stock is doing today and maybe why, where I'll get something like 1,000 views all at once, all in one day, and then nothing going forward because it's only about what's happening now, versus like a review of a popular camera gimbal, which only seems to be getting a little more than 100 views a day, but it's been doing that consistently for 130 days now. Now we're going to talk about money. So these stats are just the last 28 days, the length of time I've had monetization turned on. Something really interesting to look at, and maybe another reason why you might want to wait before you niche down on which subject you're going to talk about most. This video about the Nikon D850 got 4,600 views in the last 28 days, and from this video I'm going to make about 23 bucks. But this U-ship booking process video has half as many views, just 2,300, and it's making more than double the money, which means it's making 4 times the amount of money per view. You might have seen the term used RPM. This is the dollars per thousand views you'll receive on any given video based on how much the advertisers are willing to pay for that particular subject matter. Evidently, my camera videos make only $5 per thousand views, but the U-ship video, which is a video about making money, pays out $22 per thousand views, 5 times as much as the camera stuff. That's nuts. Of course, if you're super passionate about something, you should stick to making videos about that so that you stick to it at all. If you just make videos about something you don't care about at all, you're gonna burn out or you're just gonna lose interest completely. But clearly, YouTube charges their advertisers a wide range based on, at least in part, the subject matter in the videos, not necessarily the video creator. Originally, I thought that a YouTuber himself would sort of like be given a value, and then different YouTubers would make more or less than other YouTubers based on what they made videos about. But it looks like it's just the videos themselves that have the different pay range. Anyway, here we are in the whole channel analytics page. And it looks like for my first month being monetized, I'm gonna pull in $176.86. That is more than I expected to make on the first month. When you average out all the videos, I'm gonna be making $8.23 per thousand views of the videos. It looks like I got 22,283 views in the last 28 days, 1,500 hours of watch time. I've gained 224 subscribers. It looks like my average for the last 48 hours, I'm averaging 1,516 views. And like I said before, my top performing videos are not my top earning videos. This Nikon D850 video has 5,000 views versus this U-ship video only has 2,000 views, but like I said before, the U-ship one is making, I think more than double the amount. Yeah, the U-ship video made 50 bucks where the camera video made 23 bucks. So more than double the amount, like a third of the amount of views. Really, I expected to make like $20 the very first month and then just kind of watch it slowly grow forever. But almost 200 bucks right out of the gate. Look at that. It's already paying for my cell phone, my internet bill, and my utilities. Hot damn. Most of my videos are less than 10 minutes long and I have 1,265 subscribers. It looks like every day I add 15, 11, 3, 4, 9, 5, 9, something like, whoa, 33 that day. Oh, people really must have liked that video. I add somewhere between 3 and 30 subscribers every day. And if we just look back 90 days, this graph looks kind of flat. This is views per day. But if you look, I mean, it was around 400 something views per day. And it's rolling upwards into the 700s, sometimes 800s views per day within the last 90 days. So almost doubled the amount of views per day in the last 90 days. So if I'm making 200 bucks a month with right around 1,000 subscribers and no sponsors, I can't even imagine what the big YouTubers, the million subscriber count YouTubers are making. It's bonkers. I can't believe this can turn into like a high-paying job. Okay, well, I think that does it for this one. That's my money data. I'm Nicholas Johnson, and this is the Space Warehouse. Subscribe if you don't know me.